Do you ever find yourself sleeping until 5 p.m.? Do you ever find yourself waking up in the middle of the night with night sweats? You ever find yourself being mean to people for no reason? Hi, my name is Santiago, and once upon a time, I used to be an alcoholic. Now, you guys, I can talk hours and hours and days on what changed since I've stopped compared to when I was doing it, but then we'd be here all night. So, you guys, back in back in 2019, I started drinking heavily, and I recently just stopped a couple years ago. My liver was failing. I was pushing the people that I loved away. I was angry at the world. I had no motivation whatsoever to do anything. I slept until 5, 6 p.m., went to bed at like 2, 3 in the morning, maybe 4 in the morning. That's what all happened when I was suffering and when I felt as I was trying to call for help and I was trying to get help, but it's like no one really heard me. And I got to a point where I had to hear myself, you know? And when I did, I took a second. I had to breathe. I got to where I could actually be myself. I was losing who I was. Remember when we were kids and we felt as though we had no worries in the world? And then life happened out of nowhere and it never prepared us. I was somewhat of a happy child. I mean, from what I remember, I had somewhat of a happy upbringing until teenage years. But other than that, I seemed pretty fine. And see, my biological family suffered with alcohol. They all suffered with alcohol. They had an addictive personality, which I have an addictive personality. I can pick something up that's probably not good for me, and I will continue to keep doing it until I just numb the pain of doing it anymore. You know what I mean? A couple years ago, I got to the point where I not only found the Lord and my Savior, I did get baptized. It was one of the most inspirational slash amazing feeling I've ever felt, especially when like you get dipped in the water, risen up, and it feels like God just cleansed you. And that's how I felt. After that happened, I knew that some things needed to change in my life, and I changed them for the better. So 2 years later, I do not drink like I used to. I've stopped smoking cigarettes. I started smoking at 19 also. I started smoking cigarettes at 19, and I would do like a pack, 2 packs a day. And now I actually see what the meaning of life is, and I am starting to slowly find my purpose in life. I love to help people. I've always loved to help people, but I could not be the person to help someone if I myself needed help. So I had to get sober. I had to get clean before I can pursue that. Since I've been clean, I have started my YouTube channel. That's number one. I have told my story to millions of people who may come across this video or come across my old videos, I can finally breathe. I see more meaning of life, and I see how beautiful life is and what it can be. I finally have the heart that I know that I've always had. And I'll be getting an apartment soon with my partner. I'm working at a job that I actually do not mind doing. I rather do delivery all day than be stuck in a building all day and get weekly paychecks or every other week paychecks. I can actually cash out the same day. Things are looking up for me. I have another live app that I go on, and I do that daily. I try to. I get to meet great people who has helped me and who has went through similar situations like me. It's not all lost, you guys. And when we're in a state of mind when we don't know what is going on, then we're lost. And no one will be able to take us out of it except ourselves. I'm a firm believer with that. If we want the help that we know that we deserve, then we have to want the help. People will try to help as much as possible. Our loved ones, friends, acquaintances, therapists, they will all try to help us. But unless we want the help, it's not going to happen. And then we're going to continue to live the same day over and over and over again. It's rare to find people who are functioning alcoholics, which means that they can function. Even if you still are a functioning alcoholic, it's still not good for your health. If you are someone who may be suffering with any type of drug, and alcohol, yes, is included because alcohol is a drug, lift your spirit up. Be intertwined with yourself. Be one with yourself. Sometimes it takes us to sit in a secluded room, like our bedroom or like a living room or a tent or anything, where we just have us, our mind, and whatever we believe, higher power. And when you get to that point where you're like, I'm going to stop for me. I'm not going to stop for anyone else. I'm going to stop for me because I do not need to keep living this life. That's when you will find the peace. I love you guys. Like I said, you're not alone. We are not alone. You are not alone. You're not alone. There's so many people who are so broken, who are so damaged, and they find substances to cope with how they're feeling because that's really all they've known. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to finish up the night. I've been doing really well tonight. I think I made almost $200. That's really good for me, especially because I only do one of the delivery apps. I don't have access to all of them. So otherwise I would be making more, but 200 for me, I'll save that. I'll put that away. I love you guys. Have a good night. I do donate plasma. If you have a plasma center, you can make some extra cash donating plasma too. I don't know if they do it where y'all are located, but they do where I'm located, and I made an extra 40 bucks. So extra money helps right now. So I love you guys. Remember, if you would like to talk to someone, I do have an email, and I'll put in the comments, and I would love to take a look at them. I like helping people. I love helping people. I feel as though the Lord has helped me, and the Lord wants me to help people. As many people as I can help, I would love to. So, okay, you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.